Okay, it's 11 o'clock when we start with our regular public meeting, March 11th.
Um. He's saying you can't log on.
Is there any public comment? There's no popular can't log on yet. If he gets logged on, we'll come back to him. Any other public comment? The commissioners update, we had a monthly safety meeting with the roads on 3-5. Robert did that. Anything to report there, Robert?
Not much to report. I guess Doug was out there as well. Just kind of went over our weekly safety meeting, rigging training for the guys coming up April 2nd. And Healthiest Wellness is going to be there March 13th as well. Just keeping the guys abreast of safety questions, concerns, went over day-to-day, since they're back on the road, day-to-day hazards when they're out working, call before you dig, backhoe, things of that nature, but pretty uneventful.
Yeah, it's a monthly, quarterly?
Monthly.
Yeah, it's a monthly meetings. And then we met with Montana Department of Transportation. About 5 counties were there with commissioners. Wolf Point, Roosevelt County don't have a whole lot going this go around. The safety project on Rodeo Road, that they never got a bid on it, so they're gonna combine 2 projects with it and put it back out for bid. They're gonna combine it with Nacon signing project. See if they can get a bid on both those. They said they would still put up electronic signs during the rodeo, since that project never received a bid, so they never got her done. He was pretty disappointed in that. They say other than that, there was no other major projects. Just the local guys will be doing some work with hot mix and stuff. They reported on that, so.
With that too, Bill, I think you had brought it up or somebody had brought it up that the stop sign being so far back down there, was it you that brought that up? Anyway, they were gonna readjust.
Yeah.
They're gonna look at that distance from that stop sign
Radius.
to where you can see. Anyway, there was a complaint on that, so they're gonna measure that stop sign.
Here they said they just put it in temporary, and now it's been longer temporary.
And I guess my suggestion is why the hell don't they put up a yield sign?
Oh, maybe that's what it was.
No, that's I just think of that every time. Everybody drives right through it anyway,
Yeah.
but it's there.
So, and then we met with JPT, Gary, with our Joint Power Trust Health Insurance. Just kind of an informal meeting. We'll be getting our quotes for that here in the next month or 2 for our new health insurance for July 1. So we just kind of had a meeting saying they're working on it. If we had any questions, so. Anything else that you guys have?
Yes, I forgot about the JPT, but that pretty much covers the week.
Yeah, I think that's a good thing to put in there so people know what's going on and we've met together. We don't have any minutes. Administrative issues, motion to accept the sheriff's purchase of a vehicle from Northern Prairie Auto.
I'll make a motion.
One second. It's let's see, a 2005 Dodge Durango for $47,800. So it's in this one to do. Questions or comments?
And I think this one goes down to the Culbertson area. They had one that was gonna cost $16,000 at 270-some thousand miles on it.
How much was that for, Jordan?
$47,800. I'm gonna say what the sticker price is, we're looking at this discount.
It's new?
Yeah, it's 2005.
2025.
GT 2025. Wow.
Is that, will all of the new equipment stuff transfer over from
Yeah.
one to the
We have
other?
a guy do that, install the stickers on it. Another couple $1,000.
Right.
Any other questions, comments? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Motion passes. Pay raise for Amy Keller, annual raise, motion to accept.
Make a motion.
Second. And this is Amy Keller from the Roosevelt County Health Department. Comments? All in favor, say aye.
Alright,
Aye, motion passes. New hire for the museum for Les Hendren for a year. Motion to accept.
make the motion.
This is Les Hendren as period part-time permanent for the Wolf Point Museum.
You know anything about his background or anything?
It's the board recommendation from the museum board. Any other questions, comments? All in favor, say aye.
Right,
Aye. Motion to accept Gail Strangland, equipment operator for the road department.
make the motion.
This is a new hire for the blade for Bainville, so he will kind of do the north Bainville area, be always based out of the Cave Shop. We have a blade up there that Rod Luff was kind of running part-time, but he'll be full-time, so we can get more blading done in the Bainville area where all the oil traffic is. We'll have two full-time blades on that Bainville area. Questions or comments? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Motion passes. Motion to hire road department, Jake Flynn, equipment operator for the Wolf Point area.
Make the motion.
Second. This is Jake Flynn. He'll be working starting April 1st for the Wolf Point shop as a operator truck driver. Questions, comments? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Motion passes. We have some unfinished business. We tabled a motion for the health department, Ironside Human Resources, so got a little more information on it, on where it can come from, so. Maybe I'll make a motion to accept, accept the Ironside Human Resources, so we can debate it. Motion to accept.
Make the motion.
Second. Okay, it's the motion seconded.
Oh, you boy, yep.
So we'll vote, we'll discuss it a little bit here and then we'll vote on it. Patty might be here, but she's not, we've had so much trouble getting, full-time nurse at the community health department, work with Patty. And this company kind of specializes in getting these positions filled. And it's $3,000 to start the search. And then if they place somebody, then it's another $7,000 total. So it's $3,000 up front, $7,000 if it's placed, so they can actually sign a contract and start working. And the funds would come from Patty. I asked if there was a grant that could be used for this. Well, her grant that could be used for this only has $2,683 in it. So the grant can't be used. But she does have in her 941 fund purchase services, she has 15,455 in that. So the 3 and the 7 can come out of that. So it is in her budget to do this. And it's been, it's hard to get a nurse to come to Wolf Point, work from the health departments. Maybe this could be another outlet of getting it. Don't know if it'll be successful or not, but it'll be $3,000. If they're not successful, we're at that $3,000. Questions or comments?
No, I guess I understand the search. I understand it's tough to get that position filled. It is a substantial amount of money. There is a guarantee within 90 days of employment if the candidate hired is terminated for cause or resigns without good reason, that $7,000, they'll go try and find another one. I don't see anything about a refund on it.
Yeah, they'll just keep on searching.
They'll keep searching, so there is I guess, quote unquote 90-day warranty guarantee type of a thing. I guess I was hoping Patty would have been over here to go into this a little bit more. I'm kind of from the old school that if it's that important, maybe she should be over here to support this a little bit, but we do need nurses too. So it's kind of one of them deals, I guess.
I'm sorry, is $7,000 additional or it's all $7,000 total?
$3,000 is to get the process started, and if they actually find somebody and they sign a contract, then they get another $7,000.
So 10,000.
10 total if we get employed. But we're only out to 3 if they don't ever find us, if they don't find us one. So, yeah, to me, it might be worth that $3,000 to actually find somebody. Because I think we pretty much exhausted our local search. If any local nurse was gonna quit their job at the hospital, steal from somebody else to do this, that would have happened. It's been open now for 3 or 4 months.
I think there was an email in here that went down what she had tried. Sounded like she had tried a lot of different avenues, so.
Yeah, she's advertised job service, local newspapers, Facebook, U of M, Public Health Directory, and other platforms. So she has done some research on it. This might get us an outside candidate to move to Wolfport. Yes, no.
When you hire these, there's $3,000, is there any time limit? Does it go on for a year or
No.
they have
Once you
to?
pay that $3,000, you just stack goodbye and then they.
Well, I understand that. But they,
I don't.
should they have some 6 months, within 6 months, they should,
No,
it's either,
Yeah,
or this
until
is
they quit-
ongoing.
Until they quit advertising, I think it's ongoing until its job's filled.
or not.
The way
I mean,
understand
that's where you're looking at here. So,
It's ongoing until the job's filled.
and when this job is advertised or you're looking for somebody, what kind of pay and benefits will this person get?
Like, I mean, idea I can look it all up, if you want. It's not,
Well,
it depends on their experience and all that. Our nurses will pay pretty well.
yeah, and I would expect them to be paid
From
well.
what I gather, it's a $3,000 search. If they place somebody at 7, and if you want to hire 2, then you have to pay the 3,000 again.
We
And
only
another
need-
7.
We only need one. But you're talking about what pay do they get for?
Well, and so it's once they have the 3,000, then
Then they do a search
Until-
until it's filled.
until it's filled, I would think their contractors say, we're gonna search for a year. Or it should have some
For 3,000
termination date.
No,
1 year.
$3,000
It does, yeah,
Does it have 1
Yeah.
year or something?
General provisions, 3A. Term this agreement shall commence on the effective date and continue until 1 year. Unless terminated in accordance with the terms.
Yeah.
Their pay is $32 to $37, depends on their experience. Plus help.
And what you're looking for is a permanent, full-time.
Full-time
Position.
permanent already.
And I believe you did send this off to the county attorney. He
Yeah.
looked at the
Yeah,
contract.
Paul, yeah, this is gonna go there.
So,
The only thing that,
Oh, it does say continue until 1 year and thereafter terms unless
yeah,
contract says yes.
can you extend it by
Like
mutual,
$3,000.
can you extend it by mutual agreement with no additional cost?
probably not.
Can't put that in down in fine print on the
So
end.
they make their money.
The only thing that I might see as a red flag, but it says if applicable, is directly reimburse each candidate spouse if applicable for any travel expenses incurred during an on-site visit authorized by the client. And we, as a government entity, that's on you to come.
That's, yeah.
So if you're the applicant, it's on you to come on your own dime, in my opinion. We can't pay you travel expenses to come interview.
Well, sometimes I know they've made exceptions on a difficult recruitment, which obviously this is in order to enhance maybe
And
some.
we, as a government body, we can't pay a premium, we can't pay a bonus, we can pay a little travel expenses, but if we open that door for them, it's gonna be every department. So we have a policy for not to pay travel or moving expenses. Comments?
And then this is just for like health jobs. I mean, it's not something you could use for,
Well, this,
Yeah,
this job search is
Public
strictly
health
for
nurse.
this public health nurse.
yeah, I mean, but do they look for other jobs too, like for a attorney or anything like that, or no?
Well, I'm sure there's services
I'm
that
sure,
would do
yeah.
that. I don't know if this one does it or not.
Must be for their good. I'll bet they would do it for any And you
Yeah,
probably
probably.
Another $3,000.
Uh,
Yeah, this is
yeah, it'd
one
be-
public health nurse, so.
They'll get you every one, gonna be three.
Whoever you
Yeah.
want to hire.
Everything would be 6 solid.
Yeah,
Poplars,
our attorney hasn't said if he really wants to get it yet, so that's, we haven't done that process.
So one day I asked him,
Poplars on,
and he said, we're still trying to settle, and this was like in January. We'll see.
Okay, any other questions, comments? All in favor of signing the contract, say aye. Motion passes. Okay, we'll go back to public, comments. Is the Poplar Fire Department on? Go ahead and unmute yourself, Public Fire Department. It's not unmuted.
Good after morning, commissioners.
Hi, there you go.
My name's Matt Paulson. I am the captain and treasurer and PIO for Poplar Fire Department. Yesterday, Sheriff Fredericks dropped off the Tim Sheehy FY26 Congressional Directive Spending Request form for us to fill out for a possible getting a new fire station built here in Poplar. What I am requesting from you guys is approval and letters of support.
Facility.
What's that?
Who would own the fire facility? Who would own the building?
I believe it would be through City of Poplar because it's their lot that we'll be building it on.
So it's a City of Poplar building. They pay all the stuff on it.
I believe so, yes. But it'll be housing all the county engines.
That would be very good. So
Yes,
can you send us, can you email us some information so we could write a letter of support with that information?
I can do
No.
that.
Just
Yeah.
send it to commissioner@rooseveltcounty.org.
Okay. Okay, and then we're looking at probably a 15 to 17,000 square foot building.
We'll get all the information. We can't, since it wasn't on the agenda, we can't vote for support, but we'll just put it on the next meeting to do that. And then we'll have the letter ready by then too.
Okay, sounds good. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You guys got any questions? Okay, thanks, Matt. Okay, anything else? Any other business before we close? Seeing none, motion to close.
Make a motion.
You making progress for new extension agent?
Interviews are long. There's two gals that are gonna interview tomorrow.